Man, I'm going to break it down to you. When it comes to any kind of criminal case, you go through all type of steps, including a grand jury. And when it came to Epstein, them folk did a thorough investigation, and they were trying to pressure that man to drop that list, that private list, because dude had his own fucking island. And dude was in pictures with presidents, governors, senators, black, Chinese, foreign diplomats, kings, prince. And them folks really didn't want Epstein to tell on them folks, but he wanted them folks to expose them folks. And when Epstein wouldn't expose them political people, the other people that knew that he had a chance to tell, man, them folks knocked him off, man. And you can believe that these folks saying that it ain't no such thing as an Epstein list, then them folks telling the motherfucking lie, man. Because if it was never an Epstein list, a list of all the trafficking and all the things that them folks said that man done, then that means they locked up Epstein for nothing. And we know that ain't true. Because they still got Epstein's right-hand lady sitting in the penitentiary right now trying to let her spend the rest of her life because they think she had that Epstein second list, man. So when people sit back and they wonder, is these folk going to ever release these files? These files won't never be released while you got a Republican president. But when Donald J. Trump leaves office, the Democrats going to release that file. Any Democrat that ever become the president, that's going to be his promise to release them files. And when they release them files of that grand jury testimony and all the documentations and the list of some of them folks, man, it's going to be a lot of people that's going to fall, man. And a lot of people that was focused on the Sean Diddy Combs trial, they was focused on the trafficking part, and the trafficking was only what they say trafficking adults, which was girlfriends of P. Diddy's. But with Jeffrey Epstein, them folks had presidents and pictures and kings and queens in pictures with little kids on an island, man. On an island. And what people don't understand about Jeffrey Epstein, dude was a billionaire. Dude had more money than God and had more influence and power than God. Just by his influence of the things that he done for a lot of sick-ass people behind closed doors. And that's why they took around and knocked him off, because, man, now they releasing the jail footage of the day that they say he jumped up off that bunk with that sheet around him. They say it's 3 minutes missing between timelines of when it happened, and can't nobody find that footage. You ain't gonna never find a federal facility that has cameras that's gonna lose any footage, man. Only time people lose footage is when it's meant to be lost and deleted because it might hurt somebody else, like them people that walked up in there and gave that trick a bow tie, gave that trick a permanent bow tie.